From the MailleWerX Chainmail Livestream, my name's Sean. I run MailleWerX.com. Where you can find all your chainmail themed apparel and accessory needs. Alright, hang on a second. What was that? Stream. Let's share those. Come on. There we go. Alright. I'm just going to clean up space here and then I gotta grab some rings real quick. I got the Jurassic Park theme song stuck in my head. So, for a while now, I've had this green cup, right? And I love it. It holds all the water I could ever want, right? This is what I was working on earlier. This is 9 feet of it. If I need a new coaster, I should try round shield coasters. I'll take a look, but I'm gonna grab some rings and we're gonna try something. Alright. Oh, your round shield coasters. Your round shield. I gotcha. Hey, Josh, how you doing, buddy? Excuse me. How is your move? How is whatever else you got going? Alright. We gotta go to the Google. Shield coaster. No, I did not mean Brackenville. There we go. Shield coasters. How do I gotta go to $2. Oh, alright, let's see here. Add a new source. Screen capture. Add source. Which screen you like to capture? Okay. Done. Alright, can everybody see that? And drag this down a little bit. There. Alright. Where are we at? Hey Josh. Hi Sean. Hi Barb, how you doing? You okay? So all things considered, today would have been your little brother's 21st birthday. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah. Folks. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Let me get a good gander at these. I don't know. These are a kit bucks. Okay, I'm sold. What's that bottom left one? Can you guys still see my screen? Okay. I like this one on the bottom left. And this one also on the bottom left. Those are cool. How wide around are they? Back into like 3 inches wide, 4 inches wide. I don't want the tutorial. I want to buy one. Do I have? Wait, is that the tutorial page? I want the coaster. You have one. If you have one made, I want a coaster. But in the meantime, let's get out of this. Consult. There we go. All right, cool. Cool. Okay. Turn that off. See me? All right, they're 3 inches wide. See the bottom of my cup. Like it's about 2 3/4, right? I guess you can't see that. There. The bottom of this cup is 2 3/4. Right. But I have a table over here to my left, and this is my coaster currently. And I was cleaning and organizing, and I need an upgrade. I need a better coaster. I have coasters upstairs, but I also have stuff to make a coaster with, I think. All right. What do you guys think of having my hands come down from the top? John and I were experimenting with. I'm not gonna. Pliers, am I? Are too small. I need some manly pliers. All right. So I'm gonna try and do is learn a new weave while I'm talking to all of you. I already screwed it up. You like this view better? I'm gonna try a little fresh rose here. See if we can. And I keep doing that. I've never made Moorish rose. I understand it can be difficult for many. See, I keep screwing it up. Okay. I think it kind of lets people see what I'm working on just a little bit more. Yeah, those two don't go through each other. That's wrong. There. They all go through each other, right? Let me check my tutorial. Yes. Yeah, I got some new LED lights. Oh, crap. Wow, that was really loud. Sorry, guys. Make this look the picture. I've already screwed it up. I even have, let's see here. That looks. That's not. See the halo light in my glasses. You can see all the dust particles on my glasses with this camera too. Having that on actually isn't too bad. Looks like with it off. Having it on is better. I like that. Not sure how long we'll be able to hang out. Your generator took a crap today, so you have no power and I'm running on the computer battery. Just wanted to pop and say hi since I haven't been able to in a while. I'm going to attempt to do Moorish Rose. Josh, it's great to see you. I saw your post about your move, so good luck with that. And as soon as you were able to come back and hang out, please do. Right? I hope you get everything resolved quickly. No? I gotta go back and look. Alright, hang on. Something's not adding up. I hope you guys can see my hands because I can't see what. Make a 6-ring Mobius. Okay. This isn't. I had it right. Insert one ring through 2 of the rings. And it kind of makes this little. Actually, let me check some because one of the problems might be that we all moved on to the new property. Just a matter of getting electricity hooked up and a few other things. Well, good luck, buddy. I may not have the right aspect ratio. What is the aspect ratio? 16 gauge 3/8. Yeah, I looked right at it. Oh, no. 16 gauge 3/8. Ooh. Man. Oh, where'd you go? So, my ring size is screwed. Right? Thought these would work. These will not work. The AR is, well, let me check. Okay, so here's my theory, right? Many years ago, the Ring Lord made their ring sizes more true to size, right? And since then, all of the rings that I have ordered from them have been smaller than the same size rings I ordered many, many years ago, right? So I'm wondering if this will work. Let's try it. Separate these into 1, 2, 3. How many rings do I have in here? I have 7 rings. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Goes. Okay. 2. 2. Those are going to be our. Separate this out. I actually could, I got those calipers. I could probably measure, I could probably figure out the aspect ratio. I'm probably screwing this all up. That ring. And this is ridiculously complicated. And this tutorial is not wonky. I don't want to say wonky. Say it's difficult to determine what goes. That goes through 3 rings. It's an experiment. It's not one of the big projects we're working on. So bear with me. What a jumbled mess. Can you guys see this? Hey, Blue Melody. You can't. Oh, thanks. Just so you know, you can't see what I'm working on because I'm looking at a tutorial and not monitoring my screen. Whoa, whoa, 1, 2. That goes through 3. And like I have these backward. Okay. So start out. Then you gotta really watch. Okay, that goes through 2. That's my original. This is just backwards. Entirely possible. Right? Okay. I'm not going to change anything. We're going to keep on keeping. Next 2. Oh, what a disaster. Should really just practice this off stream and then figure out what I know. Go with what I know. So with half Persian, okay, and with half Persian 4-in-1, I don't ever start those off correctly, right? So I'm doing something wrong here, but we're gonna keep going. I got here 4. All right. And once again, we don't even know if these rings will work for Rose. But here's how Morse Rose works. I talk like I know what I'm talking about. Well, I mean, I've seen a few tutorials, right? And, okay. Let's try this. Holy crap, our power just went out. Back on after over 2 hours. Good. I'm glad you have power. Okay. Let's see here. All right, aspect ratio calculator. It's not. Okay. All right, Josh, have a good night. All right. Get all your stuff taken care of. Where is my new fancy tool? Not ration ratio. Inner diameter in inches. Let's close one of these rings. Millimeters, inches. Negative 5.681. Okay. This is fun. Turns out I don't know how to read a pair of calipers. Okay. That doesn't help me. Oh, you know what? There we go. Okay, seems excessive, but wire diameter. Try that again. Oh, 144 negative. All right, maybe what happens if I zero it? Maybe that's part of the problem. There we go. Those are much more. Okay, I don't feel bad now. I just feel dumb. Yeah. There. Further. All right, that's way off. There's no way that that's right. Okay. I'm confident that this ring size will work for Oh, did I switch my camera again? Did now. Press the blue. Yeah, I've got it figured out. So these rings should work for they should work for Morse rows. Right? Let's do this. That's a much clearer picture. Okay. All right. Let's figure out if we can make this look something correct. Yeah. 6 ring Mobius. They all go through. Okay, that looks correct. Except mine is backwards from the tutorial. That really makes that much of a difference. All right. So I've never made this before. Okay. There. That's part of the fun of why we're here, right? It shouldn't, like, maybe I'm mistaken, but a Mobius really matters. What ring gets through? Are there left and right? I would be shocked to find out if there was left and right hand aliases. Completely boring. This one goes through these three. All right. Then just add. You have a Mobius, right? Four. All right. It still looks like what I came up with earlier, right? Not 100% convinced that that was incorrect, right? But I don't know. Okay, my foot is not. Okay, so we have two Mobiuses attached to each other. Now I gotta figure out how to just start. It's not just pick any two rings. I am looking to try and figure out what ring goes where, but not. Okay. It is very complicated, but hopefully if I can achieve some kind of end result. Or if I can achieve something slightly similar to what I'm looking for. Try and go back and correct whatever rings are out of place. In theory. They're all kind of spirally. Let's go back up to this step up here. It seemed important. What an unmitigated disaster. It's okay. And then that ring doesn't. Going through the. Go through 1, 2. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'd rather do this than work on anything else going on right now. You know? Back out. Does not seem to be in the right. Yes, let's just flip it over and knock everything out. And oof. All right, this is kicking my butt. I don't know. Is it the aspect ratio? Is it my weave? It's way above your pay grade, yeah. You haven't got brave to try it? Do you want to throw some stuff? It's definitely something. I think I got it. It's not supposed to be there. Goes through 2. The next one. Those 2. Okay. Why it doesn't work? And got it hooked wrong. 2 right there. I'm just going to take all of that apart. Try this. Alright. This goes in here. Next one goes through these 4 rows. That one. Back in. This is hard. It is hard to sit here and talk and, try to think of stuff to say without, screwing up the weave or... Okay. So now... From the ring that is connected, you want to take 2 rings. Do from this, and then oh, love it. I love throwing everything I'm working on right on the ground. You just do that. Go through. Nope. This one goes through these 2. Through. Something like that. Anyone see a pattern emerging yet? Oh god, this is awful. Are they supposed to kick your butt the first time? I don't know. Yeah. Right, I have seen someone do this before, and I was able to see their pattern, note their mistakes. Okay. How was everyone's day? How are you guys doing? Kind of just seems like until you get it attached to all the way around. This is not going to work for a coaster, by the way, in case you were wondering. It's far too... What's the word? It's far too textured. I couldn't set my cup directly on top of that, you know what I mean? Yodel wasn't sure would make any stream time tonight. Hope everyone's having a great night. I'm getting my butt kicked, but other than that, you know, doing something. Okay. Three, 4. And there's kind of something there. Let's keep going. Alright. Gotta scroll back up. Ooh, man. This is killing me. Alright. Yield. I give up. That was an unmitigated disaster. I don't know. It's an attempt at Moorish Rose. I don't know. Alright, I'm learning my camera. Hang on. So that's a jumbled mess, and I'm not 100% sure how to proceed. Some of it looks right. But, you know, I just spent 48 minutes just working on this part. So, I don't know. I have no idea if it's right. I need to spend a little bit more time experimenting with these rings. Started working on the third try. I love having a remote zoom with manual focus. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. Like that is a cool feature to have on a camera. All right, we're gonna put this away, and I'm not gonna admit defeat yet, but I'm not satisfied that that was, or I'm not convinced that that was successful. We'll have to figure out something else for a coaster. Maybe I'll just order one from Josh the way he offered. Okay. I don't know. I thought a chainmail coaster for my cup would be cool. All right, Barb, have a good night. We'll cower in defeat here for a little bit. Another couple minutes. All right, let's see if we... That's probably too close. All right. All right. It is what it is. And we've got 9+ feet of this full Persian. And I don't know how much we'll end up with, but it's gonna be a lot. I'm thinking easily 30 feet, maybe more, which is cool. But I'm getting to the point where I might not need that much, right? So you know, make 2, I guess. I have enough. Let's see. I've got the 8-inch craft rings and the 14-inch craft rings. Something cool. The 8-inch craft ring. If I have extra. I think I'll have surplus. Right? Or no. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this. Now, all I know is that it involves me weaving 30 feet of full Persian. On that I am convinced. So how it will end up looking inside the craft ring once it's on there, I don't know. Get a 24-inch ring. But I'm trying to use up the supplies I have without buying more. That's the goal anyway. If it comes to it, as with everything else, you know, when I've said, oh, you know, I'm not going to buy any more rings. You know, this is going to be it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Of course, I have bought more rings for multiple projects now. So if I need a 24-inch craft ring, I will. But 14-inch craft ring, you always say that, but it never happens. Not gonna order more. I've got to get, okay, I don't want to give away these rings. I want to go through them. But I can't order the same size again because the ring lord changed all their ring sizes. And I don't know if they have a reference for like what the aspect ratio was of their old rings. You know? Like, did they just go through and update the website without storing that information somewhere? And then with my Finnegan's Wake inlay. Thank you, Vakira. With my Finnegan's Wake inlay, I'm very concerned about the ring size change and ordering new rings from them. Because the color just has to be close, right? I don't have a choice but for the color to be off at this point. The ring size needs to be spot on. It's aluminum, it's 18 gauge aluminum, so its aspect ratio is already pretty high. I don't know how much spring back that stuff has. So how much changed in the 10 years since they've tried to make their ring sizes more true to the listed size for anodized aluminum? You know? Don't know. Anyway. I do have some 18 gauge 3/8 rings that I'm going to practice Moorish Rose with, but they are very difficult to close. They're very thin, very springy wire, and it's like they'll bend all over the place, but you can't get the metal to stay where you need. That definitely has an AR big enough to do Moorish Rose in. I have calipers. I do have a ring AR calculator. And what I got from the website of the Ring Lord was that their current 16 gauge 3/8 rings has an AR of 6.3. When I did the math on the aspect ratio calculator, what I had in front of me had an aspect ratio of 7. And Morshro's requires 6.9. I thought I was okay, but none of what I did on that looked okay to me. So, and maybe it just looks that way until you get to a certain point, which I know some other weaves look wonky until you get going. So, I do have the calipers now, and they came in very handy tonight. Which is cool. It's nice. It's really nice to have those, actually. I'm quite inspired even for that's the first time I've tried Morshro's. So if you don't know who Lisa Ellis is, I think everyone here knows who Lisa Ellis is. She did the Starry Night inlay with Morshro's, which is insane. That is an amazing project. You have 2 by your chainmail stuff, another set by the 3D printer. Yeah. This is my first pair of calipers. I was actually I had a manual. Do I still have that? Yeah, I do. Okay. All right. I have a manual pair of calipers. These are worthless. You can't do anything with them. Like, there's no telling what the measurement is. Reading this thing, it'll work for big stuff, but I measured the inside of the ring. Already learning new stuff already. I did spend a bulk of my time today organizing down here. I threw a bunch of stuff away that I'll never use. Cheap findings, old packaging was some reason was still left over. Right. Once I figure out how to organize my projects a little bit more, I've got my marble slab for leather stamping over there. We can do some leather stamping and work on some of those belts and guitar straps. All right, Vakira, good night. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate you being here. What I would like to do, I didn't think that I was going to be doing leather work on stream, right? But I watched someone else do it tonight, Rogli, over on Twitch, RHOGLI, and it seemed to be okay. I can hotkey a button to mute the microphone if I'm stamping. And then just work a little bit, come back, talk to people. Work a little bit, come back, talk to people. That way, it opens it opens me up to working on some projects that have been sitting over there for a while that their leather work on them should be fairly short. Just cut a couple pieces, stamp them, stain them, get them attached, right? Chainmail's already done. That way, you know, I mean, it's something that's got to get done. We can break up the streams with, instead of working on the coif, you know, all as one solid stream all the way through, we'll work on different things. Because I'm going to be honest, making 9 feet of full Persian has been, I don't know, like, I want to get through these rings. I want to finish this project. I'm just sitting here making full Persian. Great for watching a movie, listening to something in the background. Not great for working on stream. Maybe when I get all the pieces together and I get it all assembled, and I am assembling it all, do that much on stream. Or say like the green around the Finnegan's Wake inlay. You know, just doing the green. I can do that off camera, and we can do more interesting stuff on camera. Organize my projects a little bit better. Get a couple of different types of projects. You know, work on them a little bit. Switch it up. I did order some, what is it, sound baffling foam pads for down here. So the background's going to change pretty soon. I do have a green screen, and that's going to be something to play with. Once I get that figured out, I may be more comfortable using it all the time. I've got enough sound deflection foam pads coming to do behind the computer, to the side of me, and behind me. So there'll be a little background change there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this tapestry. I got to find another place to hang it. Or find something else to do with it. It's huge. It's not like I have a lot of places to put it. I do have like a 20-foot ceiling in my foyer, right? And there is wall space up there to hang it. But I would have to get the ladder that I use to get up on top of the house to hang Christmas lights with in order to get up there. And I'm not sure if I'm that committed to hanging a tapestry up that high. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. All right, where are we at here? 5. We're not going to get through this pile of rings. It's okay. Let's measure. I wonder how many feet this is. I'm pretty sure it's a little over 9 right now. All right, Rick, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. All right, let's. This doesn't get all of this measuring pad, right? You're just gonna have to trust me. Right. Got a visit from Josh tonight. That's nice. Okay, so stay in there. This mat is 2 feet across. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 feet. Oh, it's just barely over 9. Okay. Maybe it was 8 feet before and I just did my math wrong. That's probably more likely. But we just topped 9 right there. This is the 12-inch mark of this pad. So 9 feet, lots more to go. Come on. All right. Life lesson learned today: practice your weaves before you try them on stream. But that was fun. I'm gonna be honest. It was a little not fun. That's okay. Right. So, yeah, got some new foam baffles for the walls. Background's gonna change here in a little bit. I've got. I mean, I'm ecstatic with this lighting, with the cameras. Right. Like I brushed my teeth before I came downstream to make sure I didn't have any food in there, you know, because that's, you can pick that up now. I didn't have to worry about that with, you know, Frank. I didn't brush my teeth. You could. I barely shaved or combed my hair during that time. Now we got spicy new cameras. I'm pretty happy. So, all right, things are improving step by step, right? I've got some t-shirt designs I'm working on, new chainmail themed designs for apparel and accessories, and just a lot of stuff going on in the background, moving forward, get somewhere eventually, and we will start interviewing people eventually as well. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to start that, but now that I have pretty much the setup I want to start doing that, I gotta figure out a couple software things, and then we're gonna have guests on the show. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't know how much interviewing versus making chainmail we're gonna do. We're gonna have to experiment with that, right? Like, do I do an Monday, Wednesday, Friday interview, Tuesday, Wednesday project, or vice versa? I don't know. If you have thoughts or preferences or something on it, let me know. Because the goal is to interview more than people who make chainmail. Like, I make chainmail. I can talk about chainmail all day long. I do want to interview other people who make chainmail. That's the point of starting the interview process in the first place, right? Is to get people to get their story out there, to let their customers know who they are, you know, get them on screen, get them talking, and hopefully it benefits them and gets them some sales or gets them some commissions or gets their name out there. I don't know what, right? But with that in mind, I also want to take MailleWerX and go beyond just Chainmail, beyond MailleWerX, you know, into the broader arts and crafts community. So, if you have any ideas, let me know so that I can claim them as my own. All right. I'm going to catch you guys later. Go to bed. I got to work tomorrow. You all have a wonderful evening. Be sure to check out MailleWerX.com for all your chainmail themed apparel and accessories. And I will see you all later.